Hello everyone, I'm Metis Balaska and welcome to the stream. So, I did some of the stuff I said I was going to do while stream yesterday. I started I did whatchamacallit, hey Ayumi, welcome to the stream. I did the brewing mini game. I did resort to a video for it, but I was actually doing it all wrong. After I started doing it the correct way, it wasn't actually that hard in the end. I actually might do a bit more off stream to get some more items. And I also have a good place to grind right now. And so much so that I might see if I can improve my equipment a little bit. And if I can't, I'll just like maybe give up on beating Sun Wukong at the beach and just continue on until the end of the story. But in any case, enough of that right now. It is time for us to get back into World of Horror. The game is fully out now, and as I've apparently there's been some new content added, and I'm interested in seeing what it is. So let's get right to it. Maybe a little bit more quiet. What color do we feel like today? Yeah, let's go with that. Doesn't look like anything's different. So we'll go with Initiate. We'll go with Timeline B. This option will prepare the standard Skeptic playthrough for you, allowing you to start the game without worrying about in-depth stuff for now. Oh, so I was automatically Skeptic anyway? Choose your own character, background, and other playthrough specifics. Good. So we'll go with okay, so we can't doesn't look like we can customize anything here. Contains 4 additional skins for random student allies. It seems we can't change anything right now, so... Oh. Oh, okay, so... That we have unlocked, so continue. One last thing, a tall man left a suitcase for you. He said you will know the password. I wonder what that could mean. I know exactly what the password is, guys. Okay, it didn't exactly work. It was one more letter than I thought it was, but you get what I'm talking about. Okay, so now we're in the full game. So we can be Kirie Minami, Aiko Takahashi, who we were playing as in the original in the playthrough last week. Haru, just like Haru. Mizuki Hamasaki. Charisma and plus charisma minus strength. What? What's that mean? And Koji Tagawa. I think this is the guy we played as in the tutorial section of the game. Okay, so Kirie is plus knowledge minus strength. Plus dexterity minus knowledge. Plus strength minus knowledge. Plus charisma minus strength. Plus perception minus dexterity. Well, gotta go with Kirie. I am the goddess of knowledge, after all. Interesting. I don't get that thing from before. Timeline B, occult capital of Japan. Oh, this was added in the main game, I think. Start your playthrough with a randomly chosen timeline. So, backstory. Could the ghost following her be in any way connected with all the weird events happening in this town? Starts with one random spell. At the beginning, no one had any idea what they were up against or medical history. Brittle bones runs in your family, and you spend each summer in a cast. You start with extra experience and bandages, but an injury may occur whenever the player takes damage in combat. The game selects a random backstory at the beginning of the game. I'll start with nothing for now. Item statistics randomization. Cost and statistics of all items stay the same in every playthrough. Yeah, I want to get a feel for the game, so... Harbinger of Doom. Skeptic. Yeah, we are starting with Initiate. Classic mode. All guards are awakened, and your only chance of survival is solving 5 different mysteries. And the end of the world is at hand. Short adventure set during the events of Classic mode. It's hopeless. You can't stop the old gods. In this mode, there are no mysteries to solve. Earn points by surviving an endless stream of encounters. Somewhere a group of people gathers, trying to awaken their master. Select the old god to view them and select them to confirm your choice. The terrible spired god, Kathak Kotarasu, is once again awakened from its slumber, blinded by the impossible to satisfy. Yeah, this is you can't run from battles. Both your damage and the enemy's damage is increased. The Mad God favors astronomers and reason. And magicians, granting them its gift of power that unknowingly brings Theolosk's bloated body closer and closer to the earth. I wonder if that's a Hellstar Ramina reference. Casting spells costing reason increases doom instead. That might not be something that I want, because isn't it like isn't it like if you reach 100% doom, it's game over? Yeah, this is the one where I got the doom penalty. Goizo. I guess we'll give it a try. The media has been reporting about various people with seemingly supernatural skills. Could it have any connection with the news about stars disappearing from the night sky? Doom instead... casting spells increases doom instead of its normal cost. Backstory World of Horror. So I have Expel Evil. Support, -6 Doom. One time only use. Costs 2 stamina. Heal 1 free injury removal. Cost 4 Doom. Check your mailbox, it's empty. Yeah, but that one's still got something in it that wants to get out. Hi. I thought that was a mirror. I thought it was a peek hole. Ah, I see. So I couldn't save last time in the previous one because that was just like get you accustomed to the game. Why not? Halloween, right? Okay, so what do we got here? Curious case of the contagious coma. Horrible history of household hell. Freaky feature of found footage. Ah, this is a completely new one. Eerie episode of evolving eels. And vicious verses of a violent vigil. So we've already got most of these mysteries. So we'll start the new one. Freaky feature of found footage. 3 students disappearing in the process of making a documentary about local folklore and legend and of a nearby forest. Now, on the first anniversary of their disappearance, a suspicious man has started asking questions. He claims to be a private investigator hired by the parents of the students. Except the parents of your friends didn't hire him. Who is he, and what did the students discover out there? Investigate the mansion twice to complete this quest. 3 students disappeared in the process of making a documentary about the local folklore. Maybe you'll find a clue about their last known whereabouts in the school's newspaper. Your friend has asked you to meet them at a certain secluded location. Getting there, you find a telescope with a note signed by your friend. The note tells you to look through the telescope. Got a bad feeling about this? You don't see anything at first. Then you notice it. The bloated body of Yala's is getting closer. -3 doom. Great. The round window of the Crooked Manor Tower is calling you. You feel your strength draining away as you stare at the bright light. Fight the feeling? Just one glimpse of the Elder's landscape is enough. You manage to cover your eyes to where you can't see the damned window. You feel sick, but at least you're safe. +10 experience, -1 reason. Great. Legend says the witch was buried alive for kidnapping and murdering 2 children. It points you in a specific direction and potentially saving you some time. Study the current mystery. I can trade Doom for spells? Is that what that means? Oh, no, no. It raises my doom to learn the spells. Well, already above 10%. That's not good. Good. As you turn the corner into the corridor, you're met with a gruesome sight of a student's ghost. The girl is just standing there, pointing a bloody finger at one of the lockers. She is trying to show you a clue, right? Trust? As you open the locker, the spirit shoves you in, and it's full of knives. By the time you pull yourself up out of the blade, she's gone. As you recover, you sit and wonder why these ghosts would be so cruel. All you want to do is help. You hope the ghost can find some peace. Great. Notes mentioned in a village not far from your town. You decide to take a bus. Getting closer, you can't help but notice a large number of trees that suddenly died. What happened here? The investigation is starting to take a toll on your health. You feel like you're about to fall asleep standing up. How do you address your weakened state? I guess buy a coffee? This double frappe macchio is a nice pick-me-up. Everyone in the village is unsettlingly friendly. An old farmer points you to an old stone. The missing group supposedly started their forest trip here. Eek. You had no idea that the funeral you've been invited to will end with the guests flashing their hands to feed the deceased their blood. You stay in the back, shocked to find how grotesque it is. Suddenly, the guests turn their heads in your direction. It's your turn now. Try to talk them out. Using acute anemia as your excuse, you convince the mourner to make an exception for you. Investigate. Looking back one last time, you continue deeper into the woods. You discover an old campsite located on the edge of a small clearing. The tent has been knocked down, and the food and utensils have been scattered everywhere. Search the tent, investigate the ground for clues, ignore the tent. Search. Damn it. And I lost stamina. This is going great. The rumored witch's house seems empty. In the basement, however, you find a camera pointed at the large hole in the ground. On the table next to the camera, you see three cassettes, each titled after one of the missing friends. Then you hear a curious sound coming from the hole. I'm taking the cassettes and running. Oh, we've already finished it. Not being able to deal with it, you decide to grab the tapes and run. You wander aimlessly through the woods for a few hours until you are found by a search party. You lead them to the house, but the door to the basement is missing. The case remains open, so ending C. The Crimson Mood spotted over Shirakawa keeps everyone on edge. Okay, what am I hurting for? Honestly, I'm not particularly hurting for anything right now. I'll take an XP boost. Okay, so... You've received an official-looking letter. What does the law firm from Tokyo want from you? We regret to inform you of the passing of our client and your grand uncle. His funeral will be preceded by an overnight vigil as per the client's request. There's an address on the... There's an address and a list of people expecting to arrive. You don't recognize any of the names. Intrigued, you decide to check it out for yourself. What's the worst that could happen? Following the directions from the letter, you slowly find your way through the overgrown forest path. The old mansion looks like it was torn down and rebuilt many times. But where is everybody? Explore the mansion to unlock new locations and progress the mystery. Walking through the forest, you spot a pair of legs sticking from the bush. Before you can do anything, however, they twitch and move. Right, this was a thing. Dodge and I want to search for a weapon. Oh, can I, looks like I have to take take a hit here. Can I at least brace myself? No. I got a broken bottle. I'm still getting hit even though I'm dodging. I might be able to finish it here. There we are. It takes you some time, but you finally manage to find someone. Is that another guest? You should ask them what's going on here. 4 actions on the right allow you to investigate at the locations and interact with it. I should put these forest tapes in storage. Young woman wrinkles her nose and notices you. You can swear you've seen the symbol engraved on her necklace before. You feel watched. Well, I have to retreat. Pressing a handkerchief to your nose, you enter the dark room. There's no way they allowed your granduncle to just lie here. What was the correct bow and clap order? Maybe other guests will know. You swear you didn't get this letter? Here, take mine. We would like to thank you on behalf of our client for participating in this vigil on such short notice. He was a spiritual person and left instructions for asking you to follow closely. At 9 p.m. start the vigil. 10 p.m. pray over body. Clap, bow, bow, clap. 11, modest supper. 12, bow, clap, clap, clap. I'm going to make a notice of this. So 10 is clap, bow, bow, clap. Next is 12. Bow, clap, clap, clap. Two, feed plant. 3, cover mirror. Okay, do I have an indication of the time right now? $10 p.m. So master bedroom. It's clap, bow, bow, clap. Let's inspect the foot. The investigation can wait. A hot bath is too inviting. I needed stamina more. The muscular man is eyeing you as you take a step towards him. You can't help but notice the deep scar across his cheek. Nervously scratches the scar. 11 p.m., nothing. Check out the supper. Yeah, I'll be using that right now. I'm hurting for stamina. You shudder instantly and recognize the room from a newspaper photo. 3 years ago, a man hanged himself here. Why the vigil is being held why is the vigil being held in a place like this? Oh, sweet, meat cleaver. The bottle does, I think, is better for me, though. This does damage to extra humans and monsters. Extra damage to humans and monsters. I'll keep it with me. Actually, no, I'll equip it. I just think it's going to be better for me overall. In the middle of a room, you see a man tied to a chair. You rush in to help. When you remove his gag, though, the man starts shouting curses and ancient prophecies. You fall onto the floor, your mind flooding with unexpected images as the man slowly stands up, completely ignoring the chair he is seemingly tied to. Hi! So he raises doom if he hits me. Great! I think I can just do this now. Gain a new level. So, quick thinking, ghost connection. Quick thinking, +1 to dexterity. There's always a way out from seemingly hopeless situations. Completing a mystery grants a random spell. Additional damage to ghosts and eldritch entities. I'm going to regain stamina. Found an item. Curious statuette. But I did the thing. +1 knowledge when held in inventory. Nice. It seems someone has already removed all the furniture in this room. The overgrown plant is casting an unsettling shadow. Where is everybody? People point at and talk about a man on the other side of the street. He looks confused, muttering to himself while occasionally touching the festering wound on his cheek. You stop in your tracks and listen to the man's cursed incantation. So I lose I'm losing 2 reason, but I'm gaining a spell. When your ally has died, a random stack gets raised by 1. You manage to find one of the guests. They are shaken, but otherwise safe. You both decide to get the hell out of this place. The door is gone. That pair has been following you since this morning. You finally managed to lose them, but you can't shake the feeling that it will only get worse. Resolve the... and I lose stamina. Great. You think you hear the other get somewhere, but but should you risk getting lost yourself? You enter a workshop. The room is cluttered with half-finished sculptures, the bizarre masks and bizarre masks hanging on the wall. One sculpture strikes you as eerily realistic. Let's check out the masks. One of the masks is similar in design and to what you saw in an occult book. You decide to take it with you. It suddenly booms. Hey Marcellus, welcome to the stream. How's your day been? I kind of missed what that said. Small chance of ignoring stamina and loss in combat. That's great because we are currently hurting for stamina. You stumble upon Satomura, furiously scratching his scar. With each moment, and he gets a little deeper. With each motion, more blood appears. With each motion, he takes a step towards you. Did I mention this is inspired by the works of Junji Ito? You know, right? Being busy doing adult things like cleaning my place and laundry. Exciting. Cool. Use a Pokeball. I don't have one of those. I got a meat cleaver. Oh, what? Get a goddamn Pokeball, most effective weapon. Okay, now I can just hit him. As a bit defeats dragons and shit. As the vigil is nearing the end, and the whole mansion shakes more and more until the walls start to collapse, revealing the shocking truth about your whereabouts. Am I getting the same ending? The walls of the corridor collapse, revealing an alien landscape. If you you can taste blood in your mouth as slimy appendages slowly get closer. A voice in your head tells you what to do. I guess we're not getting a new ending for this one. Cast magic missile. I do have magic, but magic has a cost in this game. An unseen force leads your hand. You reach for a knife and stab your surprised guest. The price is paid. A voice booms in your head as everything gets dark. When you wake up, you find yourself lying on wet grass. The whole mansion nowhere to be seen. Standing next to you is a naked, bloated old man. You recognize it as a tattoo on the man's toe. It's your deceased grand uncle. With a coarse voice, he explains the ritual. You try to keep up with him, but you're weak and your head spins. The death toll must remain the same. 2 die and 2 survive. You feel like vomiting as the old man has cheated death. Who has cheated death, disappears behind the trees. Everything gets dark. Well, we changed nothing. Preparing for the worst. People are stocking up on everything, making it harder for you to find what you want. Great. I am expecting whatever's in there to burst out at some point, and it's not going to be happy. Okay, let's take a bath. And gain stamina. Oh no, I can't just save and continue. I gotta exit if I save. Okay, so every episode of Evolving Eels, Horrible History of Household Hell, or a curious case of a contagious coma. There are many old mansions around this town. O Manor is one of them, supposedly haunted by a family of 4 who disappeared without a trace one summer. But it is the tragic event. It is the only tragic event. Is it the only tragic event that took place here? Investigate Seaside. Samurai Jack and sort this out. Yep. I'm going insane, apparently. Investigate Seaside. Great. You can't shake the feeling that those small dark buildings hide some terrible secrets. Walking on the beach, you spot a weirdly colored rock. It seems to be covered in some kind of black algae. Getting closer, you realize it's not a rock. What does Doom do? I believe if it reaches 100%, you automatically lose because the Elder God you are facing awakens. Hi! You have a lot of health. A drowner but he just bathed, damn it. Taking a chance on a stronger attack. Nope, I missed. At least they missed too. I missed. And I got hurt. Ah, sweet, my Kinder helmet protected me. That was a good find. That was my fault, but at least we didn't get hurt for it. I think if I prepare and just attack, I can kill him this turn. Oh no, it doesn't count for both. You learned that the cliff that the mansion was built on is famous. Is famous for its extensive cave system. You've decided to rent some books that might help you. One house owner, however, decided to make use of the cave tunnel. No, it's a natural concert hall, he claims. An article covers a group of scientists from Tokyo. They were exploring the mapping where cave formations found in cliffs. The search of the missing team of scientists continues. The only clue so far is a code written on the cavern wall. 442 hertz. 442 hertz. I'll keep that with me. I should put that in storage. There's a small jingle I just heard that's straight out of the Friday the 13th SNES game. While trying to point it out specifically. Well, there's likely something is around. It's likely that the music has that effect. Will have that sort of sound. Gah. Creepsy substitute teacher. Sweet, I got 5 experience. You shudder at the feeling of the teacher's gaze on your back. I mean, it is kind of a gaze there, isn't it? The building was supposed to be somewhere near the cliffs. You copy the mansion photo from the newspaper and prepare to leave. It's been almost a year since a childhood friend moved away to another city. He left suddenly without saying goodbye. In a recent letter, he apologized for the disappearance and asked you to remove the furniture from his flat because he wanted to sell it. In the envelope, you find the key to his apartment. You find another letter behind the wardrobe. It explains that the reason your friend left was so that the shadow people were stalking him. Great. You shudder when you realize you haven't seen the moving company's truck driver's face. But hey, I got experience. And something gigantic and invisible leaves the deep void in the sea. It is not moving, but you swear it's watching you. -2 reason, great. Alright, Marcellus, thanks for dropping by. There's a local legend about the heartbroken seamstress. One stormy night, she broke into a local inn and stitched unsuspecting guests together. Her final gruesome work, but was that just a legend? Check out the sewing. God damn it! I think I got that before, too. The sewing machine, on the sewing machine, you spot a strange engraving, and when you get closer and investigate, your mind is flooded with forbidden knowledge. You leave the room quickly. Unearthly suture. Receive 1 free injury removal. There's no reason for this memorial to be here. Neither of your parents were from Shirakawa. So why? Who would do this? Is it just to taunt you for what happened? But even still, all the materials here are here to perform a seance. Try? It was never going to work. You were never proud to know if they were never proud of their daughter, but it was just as horrible of an idea this time as it was the last time. Dozens of angered spirits flow through you. As you collapse on the ground, writhing in agony, they punish you for your foolishness. Yes, at least you're the only one to get hurt this time. Great. Gain 1 reason at the start of each enemy encounter, but -2 max reason. Alright. I mean, that's not the worst curse to have. In the mirror, you scratch and catch a glimpse of something that shouldn't be there. Jeez. And great, more doom. You hear a shuffling sound coming from the wardrobe. You decide to push it out of the way. You discover a niche in the wall. Someone has put 3 dusty dolls in there. When you try to reach and grab one, however, they jump off and scatter around the room giggling. Hi! I think I may be able to kill them this turn. Actually, no. All right, we got a level up. Let's get our some reason back. Leadership, +1 charisma. Natural ability to guide others. Quick thinking. Or ghost connection. Didn't I already have choose that perk? Quick thinking might be good. It looks like the previous owners of the mansion liked to read. The dusty tomes reach the ceiling. You don't have much time, but you could spare a minute to look at some books. The notes lying on the table look like the ramblings of a madman, but you can see a method to their madness. +5 experience. You find a heavy tome wrapped in moth-eaten black velvet. When you remove the book's wrappings, you recoil in disgust. It's made out of human flesh. Kleptu Barada Necto. Burn it. You may never know what's inside the Hesiod's book, but that's a good thing. The whole building begins to shake as you enter the room. Suddenly a stone pillar bursts through the floor where you stood just a second ago. Noticing the arcane symbols as you take a step closer. Damn it. Following a suspicious person, you enter an old, rundown mansion room. It stinks of spoiled milk and has only 2 doors, one of which you came through. You can't see the stranger anywhere. There's nothing really important here, but you think you might be able to use the item you do find. 1 dexterity until the end of the current mystery. Countless spoons fly out of the cupboards and quickly, as when a ghastly figure materializes in the middle of the room. Hi! Oh no! Clap. Bow bow clap. The ritual was too short, so I have to risk taking damage. Could I try? This seems to be working. Oh, is it just me, or am I hurting myself every time I do it? No. You aren't sure what to expect. The sturdy door to the study opens, and with a creak. The dark, dusty room is empty, but something feels wrong. A faint draft, perhaps. You move the rotten carpet aside to reveal a secret passageway cut directly into the cliff rock. Following the strange song, you discover a hidden passage that leads you to an underground chamber connected to the sea. You can't find the source of the sound, but when it hits you, the acoustics in this place makes waves sound almost like an almost beautiful serenade. Mesmerized, you step closer to the stone altar at the end of the room. Darn it. And nothing changed. The whole town stopped receiving any outside signal. There must be a radio mast failure. Okay, so... Eerie Eels or Dream Devour? Or Contagious Coma? While returning to your home, someone suddenly bumps into you. Did you know? You turn around. It's your friend living in the same apartment complex, Kana. That weird dude is back. You know, the one who studies fish. You shrug, opening the door. Kana follows and immediately enters the kitchen. A while later, she returns with 2 cans of soda. Aren't you curious? Curious? What weird fish did he bring this time? She grins. I saw the creepy neighbor carrying some jars inside this apartment. I wonder what weird fit did he find this time. Will you check it out? He will surely recognize me if I try to do it by myself, please. Hey Lotus, welcome to the stream. How are you? I'm doing good. I managed to do the whatchamacallit, the brewing mini game today on Crosscode off stream. It turns out I was doing it wrong. I shouldn't have been cooling it down that much. It's actually not that hard once you like get used to the pattern, and you keep in mind not to keep cooling it down. You just need to keep it cool cool enough so it doesn't overheat. Yeah, you can see the machine heat bar, so just wait until it gets higher. Yeah, that's what I think what my problem was. I kept trying to keep the heat at 0, and as a result, I wasn't getting enough points. Anyway, yeah. So investigate seaside location twice. Crabs are feasting on a bloated corpse carried by the beach waves. Inside the man's pocket, you find documents. They're all strangely dry. Did the man really drown, or was it brought here? Nice, 10 experience. As for me, I did a bit of editing today, and it's the next LP for Halloween. Cool. Yeah, I'm going to try to do the end boss, but if it take not the end boss, the hidden boss, the Sun Wukong dude. But if I can't gear myself up properly, I might just consider that a loss and just as the end the game. Yeah, he is kind of rough, and I think like my equipment is working against me. Because I'm still using, like, base equipment. The end boss shouldn't be as bad as the 4 gods, but the hidden boss is ridiculous. Yeah, he kept killing me, like, like at best the third phase. So we got 10 experience. We've almost got another level up. You are stopped by two men asking you to borrow some money. Hi! This is the strat. At least I'm gaining reason every turn because of that last curse I got. Masochistic. I don't have much of reason, but I regain reason every turn, every encounter. All right, I should have switched. I think I can just hit him now. Wait, what's that? Painkiller. +2 stamina, and we are going to use that right away. You may be going crazy, but you swear something is watching you from the sea. -1 reason. Great. Oh, but we leveled up. So, outdoorsman, +1 luck. Leadership, +1 charisma. Do that and we'll gain reason. While looking around the ransacked room of your recently deceased friend, you discover a half-finished painting of a woman, her skin ghastly pale with color. The scene is disturbing, and you struggle to look at it. And intimidated by the unsettling portrait, you're haunted by nightmares. Great, so I've lost some of the reason that I regained. Thanks, game. Dude's working at the school, right? We could break into his office. What do you mean we shouldn't? It must be empty because he just came back and his classes begin next week. The store shouldn't be here. It shouldn't lead anywhere. More importantly, it shouldn't pull you in. You force yourself to leave the mysterious door behind, minus stamina. The neighbor's office at school is empty. You do find a few jars all filled with the weird eel-like fish. Despite your protest, Kana decides to take one jar home. Have you ever seen an eel like this? It's so freaky. Don't you have a feeling it's watching us? Why did you take it? Why did you take it? It makes no sense. How can she sip her soda so calmly, staring at this creepy creature? It was a steal. You hear her wrestling on the other side of your apartment door. Someone is trying to get in. Hello. Darn it. When it looks like your eye, when it looks in your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. God damn it. I am dying. I can finish this here. I got a baseball bat. I'll put that in storage. It's over. I'm not going to beat this. You're prepared to take a bath. You think of the possible leads so far. You're very tired, so a nice ice cold water is a good idea. Hot bath is so I gain nothing but doom. Connor was right. Something tried to burn those papers. They must have been in a hurry because some of the paper looks salvageable. You both return to your apartment and try to decipher the notes. Legend from the prefecture eels tell a small village of robbers who kill all visitors and dump their corpses into the lake of eels. Eels of the prefecture could lay their eggs inside. Well, damn. Wandering through the empty corridor, you find an old vending machine. You don't recognize the brands of sodas inside, but you sure could use the drink. I guess get the most expensive. Tastes a little odd, but you enjoy the drink anyway. Coke, Dr. Pepper, Betsy. Suddenly, the air around you begins to swirl. A supernatural wave of freezing wind is approaching. Think about how stupid it is for Connor to try break into your door apartment. You go to sleep. And I am guaranteed to die the next hit I take. You stumble upon the computer room. This is a good opportunity to check the school's database and to look for anything that might help in your investigation. You find a curious tech file containing instructions. You delete it, preventing anyone from trying it. -2 doom. Okay. You cautiously enter your neighbor's kitchen. You are shocked to see countless jars filled with eels flailing around relentlessly. Where the hell is Kana? Well. Oh no! They actually want me to do this? Dead Space all over again. Will Connor even survive the blood loss? Yeah, at least it's not too graphic. You rush Connor to the hospital with Connor, getting a lot of attention from horrified people. Your friend is taken immediately to the operating theater. You collapse in a chair in the waiting area. Wake up, dude. You sleep You've been asleep for over 3 hours. You groggily open your eyes to see your friend Kana is wearing an eye patch. Not so pretty anymore, eh? I couldn't exactly tell the doctors the truth about what happened, and I'm pretty sure I won't be winking with my eye anytime soon, but thank you for saving my life. Oh, I gained 1 stamina back. You're still processing the event, and so the night corpse-eating eels that lay their eggs and eyes sitting in with your friend Kana before the apartment building. You watch the police officers emptying out your neighbor's place. So we got a different ending for this one. So we got a total of 45 of experience. And so we've lost some doom. We gained stamina and reason. Local scientists are baffled. The unprecedented aurora-like event has bathed the entire world in a natural green glow. I am still likely to die. So town status, all enemies get an additional 20 power. Jesus. All items cost 1 fund more. Cut off from the outside, the whole town stop receiving any kind of signal. And reasonable spell costs increased by 1, which is translated to doom with the current god. We are close to leveling up again. But chances are we're not going to survive. More and more people fall unconscious and cannot be awakened. People who try to wake the patient up only end up falling into a coma themselves. A whole wing of the town hospital has been dedicated to warding the comatose. Is there anything in connecting these people, and how did the strange illness start? Okay, investigate the village twice. Let's check news report about this weird disease and try to find the cause before more people fall asleep. Following a weird gargling sound, you enter an alley. Standing in shadow, you notice someone wearing a policeman's uniform. Move along, citizen. Nothing to see here. You made a horrible mistake. I'm sorry. We appeared to have entered Silent Hill. Depending on which version it is, I might take the Silent Hill over Junji Ito world. I mean, fair. Like a common, like I haven't read any of them, but like a common thing of Junji Ito's works is you can't escape. You can't escape whatever shit you're in, right? Oh yeah, the handcuffs. But I am again on the verge of dying. Lower enemy power by 5. I don't know if it'll do much. Junji Ito's traditional horror elements are nasty, but he also shows you that people are just the worst. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, would you rather live with utterly shitty people around you, or take your chances with Eldritch horrors? Honestly, the Eldritch horrors may be the more pleasant company. Now may be a good time to use this. Great. I got an item, Dust of Seeing. All right, that's what I need to get one of the endings. As she said, she would do anything to be with you, even if it meant to cheat death itself. Junji Ito Yandere. Now I've seen everything. I didn't mean to try and run. Okay, I can kill her. I can kill her this turn. Thank God. What's that? I found a cult diary. We'll check that out just now. Okay, self-therapy. Forgotten and spells regains extra reason. +1 luck. We get to live a little bit more. We get to live a little bit more. Report mentioned mentioned 0. Where could they be? And there's an occult diary. Occult personal. Use -3 doom. We are using that right away. Through the dirty restaurant window, you notice a shady-looking man wearing a jacket covered in strange symbols. He stops in front of the house. Before he enters the house, he turns as if he's checking for unwanted visitors. Ask the waiter. Before pursuing the man, you ask the waiter if they know him. The waiter smiles and explains that the man is part of a tabletop role-playing community. You thank him, slightly embarrassed. Well, we got extra experience. You need to sneak into the hospital to borrow information from patient 0. Dark forces scheme against you. You don't know who you can trust anymore. So I get less max reason, but now I gain 2. But now I gain 2 reason per encounter. So I almost never have to look after my reason now. You've got their name and address. Let's get out of here. You enter the hospital looking for information about the patient. The main corridor is dark and strangely empty. You spot the nurse registration booth. She's asleep from exhaustion. You manage to sneak past her and rummage through the cabinet. Finally, you locate the information you were looking for. +10 experience. Patient Zero's house seems to be empty. You should search it carefully. Your path is blocked by the rotting corpse covered in ivy. Hi there! Are you from Umbrella Corp by any chance? Maybe you've been to Spain recently? Resisting the unknown horror takes its toll on your health. Weakened, you finally succumb to your injuries. Great, I died. We don't seem to. We seem to have not unlocked anything. I died. Okay, so I'm going to stick with Kyrie. Um... Give me a, hold on, I need to put on my fan. It's been getting warmer lately. Okay, so I'm going to try again with this god. Okay, so I have invisibility. Until the end of current mystery, there is no doom penalty for escaping from combat. Costs 4 reason. And I have Ito Flame. Deals 8 damage, but I gain doom for both stamina and reason. But the reason cost is void, so I'm gaining. So I'm guessing this costs 3 doom. Okay, let's gain a small experience boost. Hi. Okay, so there's no doom penalty for seeing creepy shit. Yeah, I think this god here is inspired by Hellstar Ramina. I mean, I never read it myself. I just watched Linkara's reviews of it. I was really digging it, to be honest. Okay, so what do we got? Okay, so we got the Vicious Vigil again. Bizarre Bruit to the Blood-Curdling Botanist. For me, it's definitely one of those stories that shows you how much people suck in Junji Ito's stories. Yeah, I know what you mean. Then there is also Tomoe. Ah, Tragic Tale of the Dormitory Teacher. We got a new one here. Alarming account of abnormal arms. And macabre memoir of morbid mermaids. Wow, there's a lot of endings to this one. From what I remember, Toei wasn't so much how everyone's terrible as it is as some way corrupt herself, those around her. But in Ramima, people just suck. Uzumaki kind of goes there too. Well, with Tomoe, she was. With Tomoe, she becomes something of an Onryu, sort of, in that sense. And it's like because let's remember with that with how that story starts, he's murdered by a teacher she was sleeping with, and then he has her he has the students around him aid her in chopping her up and spreading her pieces across Japan. So just as some strange result, she becomes a monster that that just like corrupts people around her. And I believe like each of them are related. I think each of them are related. That's Tomoe's curse. She corrupts those around her and turns them into her slaves, but she's destined to be stabbed to death at some point. Yeah, like I remember that being the inevitable end of what being done to her, of each story. Let's try this one. Tragic Tale of the Thaumaturgy Teacher. 2B used to be one of the most outstanding classes in the school, at least before their teacher's disappearance. The robot with the cool little sword and blindfold disappeared? We must find her. Oh God, look at that imagery. Her replacement then glides through the school, entrancing all those around her with her soft voice and calming and emotionless eyes. Tomoe? Now she stands in front of the class, scribbling occult symbols in chalk and hissing lessons about the old gods. The children no longer play, but sit in their seats until dark, chanting along, learning of their eldritch masters and preparing to serve them. Okay, downtown. The only metro line in your town connects the university and the Silence complex. You could take a ride to gain some time, but you got a feeling something is wrong. Where are all the people? I guess take it. Even through the metro car, no, it is completely empty. You arrive at your station without any problems. I don't see what my luck is. So I guess it is just luck. I just opted for luck, and I'm in the negative for doom. I have to do this one. Through the dirty restaurant window, you notice a shading looking man wearing a jacket. Well, we know the deal with him from our previous life, so do nothing. You try to convince yourself that everything is alright, and you lose your appetite, -1 stamina. Well, not the worst thing. Climbing a tree, you get a better view of the class. Weird schematics of some portal are drawn on the blackboard. Could help in the future. Following a rumor, you visit the house of a schoolgirl who acted really strange in class. The girl's parents sit crying in the living room, and fearfully pointing you upstairs. You find an envelope lying on the pillow in your bedroom. Inside is cash and a note that someone has been watching you. They wish you luck in your task. Can promise to meet you soon. Just how did this envelope end up in your bedroom? That is terrifying, actually. I mean, it's helpful, but yeah, I don't blame myself. She sits in her bedroom in a blood-stained uniform, a dead rat lying in her hands. Asked why she killed it, she just grinned. And so, yikes. Hey, I'm really busy. Let's hang out some other time. Darn it. As you prepare, sounds like your friend just Renfield. Yeah, there was a thing in the original Jack, in the original Dracula, wasn't it? Or am I thinking like a movie adaptation? I know next to nothing about the actual Dracula stuff. Just like most of the lore surrounding vampires comes from that. As you prepare for a bath, you think about the possible lead so far. You're very tired, so maybe a nice cold water. Cold water is is a good idea. But Renfield had a desire to devour really small things, and I guess he was going to work his way up the food chain. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Welp. Your body clearly wasn't prepared for a cold bath and you feel cold coming. I should have gone with the warm bath. Another lead, the former teacher of the class may prove more useful. Knocking on the door, however, gets you no answer. Just a subtle chittering behind the door. Great! An old priest is performing a ritual to appease a local demon and imprisoned and underground. And you're invited to join them. Kindly refuse. The old man frowns and walks away. A little boy from school has been attacked by his classmates. The sad thing is they don't need influence of an older god to do this stuff. Someone has been branding the patients with occult symbols, branded like cattle. They are preparing a feast for their eldest masters plus 4 doom. Great. I have gotten no benefits so far, by the way. As you glance around, you notice more people are wearing strange masks, unlike anything you've ever seen before. As you turn your head for reassurance, you notice that some also wear these eerie masks. Their voice sounds muffled and distorted, and you can't shake off the feeling that they're not quite themselves. The hairs on the back of your head stand on end, and you realize something is terribly wrong. I am dying already. With no other ideas, you decide to wait outside the school itself. Great. I have been slowly dying, and this is the first mystery. Don't listen. Sorry, you say, turning to hurry down the hall. You feel bad just leaving her like that, but you keep a move on, and you need to keep a move on if you're going to save the world. After all, if you don't do it, no, you really don't want to think about it. Just keep moving. Well, minus 2 doom. You sneak through the window and skulk across the shadowy corridors. All the classrooms have emptied out. Peering into one, you spot the corpse of a teacher nailed to a chalkboard. Shaking, you approach it. You spot an odd bulge protruding from his stomach. It arrives against your finger and probes at you. Suddenly, the teacher's chest rips apart, showing the classroom in gore. From within, and a child coated in meat and intestines leaps out and screeches with joy. Hi! We got a broken bottle. Equip that right away. Okay, I think I may be able to kill her with a strong attack. As you're near the gym hall, the chanting and rhythmic drums grow louder, threatening to intoxicate you. You creak the door open and stifle a scream. The entire school is gathered around a huge portal surrounded by black candles. I do not like that screen glitching. And from within, the bellowing of the beast is being summoned echoes. The teacher stands at the front, covered in a perfect role, her true form revealed. I'm fighting the school itself? Oh no. I gotta do the clapping. Bow, clap, clap, bow, clap. Oh, I did the other way around. Clap, bow, bow, clap, bow. You think you got 3 ritual moves right? Okay, bow, bow, bow. Clap, bow. Four moves right, bow, bow, bow. Clap, clap. Ah. Bow, 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 bow. Clap. I didn't know you were an Iraqi fan. Oh, come on. Bow, 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 clap, bow. Bow, 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 bow. Oh, come on! I don't understand, and I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. Bow, 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 bow. Clap. I don't understand. Clap, 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 bow, clap. It makes no sense. I don't seem to be getting any closer. Oh my god. And I'm bleeding because of course I am. Bow, 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 no, clap, bow, no, was 4 moves right. Yeah, I'm just finding it hard, bow, bow, clap, bow, clap, bow. Nope. Maybe bow, bow, clap, clap, bow. Nothing happens. This ritual will only work on ghosts, so it can't do anything. So I can't fight the literal school. I can't run. So what am I supposed to do then? Just lay down and die? Can I get a new weapon? I just got another broken bottle. Another broken bottle. Actually, wait. Maybe I need to assess the situation. Okay, but how does this help me? How do I close it? You might need some other ritual combination? I don't know any other ritual combinations. Clap, 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 bow. No, I think it. I think that that's just something that only works on ghosts. Wait, attack the teacher. I haven't been paying attention. I should have known that sooner. I was dumb. With a dying scream, the teacher throws herself into the portal. Her vicious master shows no mercy. You hear her devour her before the connection shuts. But I am bleeding badly. Air feels heavy, which makes it hard to breathe. No stored items. I am practically guaranteed to die. Because I fapped about too much. Oh, I got a new level. Caught training, CQC training. And fast hands allows switching of equipment during battle encounters. Small XP bonus for casting spells. School. Damn it. Fast hands allow switching of equipment. CQC training using firearms as melee weapons deals more damage. Darn it. Well, I was probably going to go there anyway. Your neighbor asked you to help. Her husband, Shiro-san, has gone missing. She is worried it might be connected with the new fertilizer he ordered from Kyoto. Where is he, and why would he need so much fertilizer? Investigate school location twice. She said she would do everything with you, even if it meant cheating death itself. Yep. Yandere is back. The idea of a Junji Ito yandere is terrifying. I mean, Tomoe technically counts, but kinda not really. She survived with 1 HP? You kidding me? Occult Diary. -3 Doom, we are using that right away. Come at me. Come at me. That was just a spook. It wasn't bad. A yet unidentified species of cordyceps fungus has been observed infecting rats, taking over their bodies. Could it have the same effect with other mammals? Very likely. I mean, we've already seen the situation with The Last of Us. You got a business card of a gardening company where the missing man was working. Maybe some of his colleagues could tell you something useful? While you walk through the crowded space, someone bumps into you and quickly apologizes. They stole your wallet. You quickly grab their arm and they drop it and disappear in the crowd. Nice. Shiro-san has always been a weirdo, but he is good at what he does. Last month he ordered a pack of an experimental fungicide from Tokyo. I think I've seen in the dispatch order with an address somewhere, the old man says. Help me move this dirt and I'll look for it. Stop right there. There, you hear a voice coming from behind you. You won't destroy my life's work. Hi! I could really use a better weapon. Okay, now I can just finish him off. Let's see if I can get something good here. Salt, food blast, deals 8 damage to ghost type enemies. +1 knowledge, adds flash combat action, add chance to dodge the incoming attack. I was hoping to find a better weapon. While the dispatch order sustained a foul, is stained with the foul-smelling liquid, you think you can make out the address, at least parts of it. The house is somewhere in the nearby forest. You have a feeling that you're being watched, and when you hear the branch snapping, you quickly turn. There is someone standing in the tree. Is just a few minutes away. Confront. It's just a creepy scarecrow. Relieved if you decide to leave the area just in case. Drooping tree branches hang over the path, forming it in an almost macabre way. It's almost inspiring. Get a grip? I lost reason. I guess I should have gotten lost in thought. A suspicious group you've been following gathered in a nearby forest. They're enacting some sort of ritual in the clearing up ahead. The only nearby vantage point is a large rock. Attempt to climb? And I lost 2 stamina. Great. What you thought was a discarded pile of clothes suddenly moves and stands up. A cloud of white powder is released into the air. Hi there! At least I'm staying alive. I got hit that time. You stumble upon a half-eaten deer carcass. Our master is coming, and we'll all bask in its glory. Hi there. It's the glitch wizard from from what you would call it, Daikatana. He's gonna corrupt our save files. Did anyone see that episode of Re-Res? No? Just me? The dirt road you've been following suddenly ends, you have to go back. Finally, you enter, after what felt like hours of following the dirt road, you find an old mansion. It's completely overgrown and with plants and you've never seen before. In front of the mansion, there's a garden, and there's the garden and company minivan filled with boxes. Slowly, you enter the building with caution. You stand in the middle of the room when suddenly the floor gives way. You fall down into the basement. Falling through the hole in the floor, you find yourself in an overgrown basement. In the corner light is a man you recognize. It's Shirasan, the missing gardener. You must help him escape this cursed place. I see, so this is more of a protect thing. You protect the gardener and plants attack you. Well, the top of Shiro's head flight is off, leaving his brain, revealing his brain. Out of a birth as the fruiting fungus. I forgot this was a thing. And I am dead. Everything went against me. Granted, part of it was me being stupid. You were just crazy the whole time. There are no Eldritch horrors. Good end. Because I went crazy. Let's try doing a run on Skeptic. Again with the same god. And there's that guy again. So, it's Orpho Saga of Moonlight Sailors. The botanist is back. Far Out Fable of a Fearful Festival. Yeah, I think this is another one we got previously, but I died during it. And there's the Akamanto one. Oh, I only need to solve 4 festivals this time because I'm on Skeptic. Your aunt has sent you a letter inviting you for a curious sounding festival. It's held every 27 years in a small village. You don't like the sound of it, but your parents both agree. You need a break from all the stress. Inside the letter, there's a bus ticket. What's the worst that could happen? You ask yourself as you board the bus, because that has never gone wrong, and ever. Someone waiting? Just when you thought your stomach couldn't handle it anymore, the janky bus stops at its destination. And you get up and take a deep breath before looking around. It's a small village, and the nearby fields are surrounded by a thick forest. A fat man wearing a dusty old overall approaches you. It's the inn owner, who promised to pick you up. Following and close behind him, your eyes are drawn to his hands, which are so deformed they resemble claws more than hands. I'm sure that won't come into play later. Oh, I have flesh regrowth, so I can regain stamina. I just decreased my max stamina in the process. Explore the weird village. Check out the inn, your room, free action. The inn's room is dusty, like it hasn't seen visitors in years. You wonder if someone cleaned it since the last festival 27 years ago. There's a folder of available activities lying on the table. Onsen sounds good. Hot springs feel great, and finally you can relax to stamina. Doesn't mean much, but okay. An old priest is performing a ritual. Participate! Distracted by a huge man wearing a demon mask, you have trouble following the intricate pattern of steps below. I lost my knowledge check, but my knowledge stat is my highest. A weird sound wakes you up. You step closer to the window. You can't see anything and get ready to go back to bed. Suddenly the moon comes from behind the thick clouds. 3 hooded figures are standing on the forest edge. One by one they light their torches and disappear into the trees. The hooded figures are standing they all wore strange masks. As should you follow them into the forest and try to find out more information about the festival? Following the weird light, you enter an abandoned village building. The whole room is illuminated by countless paper lanterns in many colors. One pattern, however, begins to get closer. I think this is one I had to, yeah, I can't physically attack this one. Oh, I can attack with my bottle. Just as well, I don't think this is a ghost. Weird sounds are coming from the forest, kept you up at night. What could it all mean? Look for friends? Darn it. Going back to the inn, you overhear 2 masked villagers. They are talking about something. Await and at the next dawn. You wonder what's up. It's not safe here. You decide to block the entrance to your room with a nightstand. And the festival is ending tomorrow. You can't be too careful. And I am going insane. I'm trying to find information, but I'm not finding any. Unseasonal foods have closed. Floods have closed many of the roads. Look for an alternate way. You wasted a lot of time. Great. Is that blood? Where is everybody? A trail of blood and sickly smelling sludge leads to the outskirts of the village. Somewhere in the dark forest, there is an answer waiting for you. I just noticed those look like eyes. You're surprised to find a well-dressed man sitting on a rock in the middle of the forest. When you get closer, however, you discover he's wearing a realistic mask that falls to the ground. Do you have a moment to speak about this product? And now I am going insane. It's almost like he's a real salesman, but there is no speak about this product command. He's probably the guy who he's probably the guy they call for telemarketing schemes. Why does my friend keep asking me to look at the telescope? Investigate the ground for clues. I am going insane. The sun is slowly rising as you get closer to the abandoned industrial building. Cautiously entering the factory, you can't help but notice the forest has become totally silent. You are not the only one trying to stop the ritual and save your friends. Special forces have raided the occult hideout, arresting the suspects. Led outside, the handcuffed cult leader suddenly stops. You're too late, they say in a raspy voice. Our Lord is free once more. -2 stamina. Great. At least we got an ending? Preparing for the worst, people are stocking up on everything. Nothing. Can't see anything. That's distressing. I can investigate the school twice. Great. Well, I'm close to leveling up. Hi. Are you also from Umbrella? You know, they send a lot of shit here. Darn it. Okay, so discipline plus 1 stamina for all also set for event skill checks. I might take that actually. Running shoes, smaller doom penalty for running from combat. Bonus experience for casting spells. I know I need reason. Is that steak knife better than my bottle? And chance to hit 70. .90 speed, I think, is better, isn't it? Let's get a backpack. 2 additional slots. No knife, so you missed steak. Well, it seems like my broken bottle is better. I guess the stakes were too high. You can see a dog chewing on something in a distance. Says, how did the human bone? I was kind of waiting for this guy to show up because I realized when is on the thumbnail on YouTube that I had this as for the thumbnail of. This is taken from that. This is taken from that meme, you know, where they tell where they have the dog with a dad joke caption, and the ending picture is just like the dog like looking like laughing. Yeah, it looks like that. It's only creepier. Telling the corny jokes and doing in the wait for you laugh face. Yeah, exactly. Like it's that. It's even the same dog, the same breed of dog. Darn it. It said that a famous priest died on this rock. Perhaps his mysticism has seeped into it. Touching it with your hand, you feel a newfound knowledge form in your mind. I got a new spell. Expel evil. And we will go ahead and use that right now. A sudden storm forces you for shelter, to find shelter in a nearby cave. Looking around, and you discover strange markings on the cave walls. I am dying and going mad. A suspicious group has gathered in nearby forest. They are enacting some ritual in the clearing up ahead. And cool. A shape shimmers beneath the surface. With a splashy sound, something emerges from the murky depths. Ew! Are you perhaps related to a dude from Resident Evil made by leeches? Made from leeches? Umbrella Corp, stop sending your shit here. The dirt road you have been following suddenly ends. You have to go back. This is already going swimmingly. While wandering through the woods, you discover strange carvings on one of the trees, and by the look of them, they were made recently. Could they be connected to the current mystery? God damn it! Parasitic organism burrows under the bark, undulating slowly. All nearby trees are connected underground. The main branch leads east. You make a mental note to avoid the region. I am dying so hard. I'm dead. I am dead. The fungus dies, and with it the gardener. With nobody to grow from, you hope if that's the end of it. You finally understood something. The plants weren't attacking you. They were protecting you from the unnatural form of life. Occult signs, getting small experience, and from casting spells. Something wrong with the tap water, and it's black and oily. You hope it's a temporary issue. Does that mean I can't bath? So, as soon as I start the next mystery, I'm going to go insane. I've been extremely unlucky this session. It's just like me for real. It began with one fisherman who dragged everything truly awful from the belly of the ocean. A dark, writhing ooze that mesmerized him beyond control. Yep. That is so douchey. And I have yet to unlock anything, by the way. Doesn't matter that the guy is tall. I'm guessing he's taller than most guys. Or it's a reference to the tall man from whatchamacallit. Also, the suitcase is labeled Arkham. Cute. This is Junji Ito, but the Eldritch stuff is still Lovecraft territory. Yeah, it combines the two, but it mostly takes from Junji Ito. Boy! Yep. Let's start with that. I haven't seen either, to be honest. I've only seen seen reviews. Oh, I get an extra 20 experience. If I I get 20 experience if I discard it. There are 5 movies. The 5th one had some behind-the-scenes issues, and it shows, but it's worth the watch maybe once. But I quite like 2 to 4. The first one is iconic, but pretty slow paced. Yeah, because like the first one and is supposed to be a metaphor. Can I make my own custom mysteries? I'm just wondering why it never finds anything. Is this something where I have to like download the mystery? Is kind of like the custom stories in Amnesia, or can I actively make my own mysteries? Because not gonna lie, that would be cool. Oh, it's a seed thing! Lowers just enemy damage by 1. And plus 2 stamina, one-time use only. Out of thin air, a brand new ramen restaurant opened in town. And it's adored by everyone. Once people take a bite, they can't stop. Day and night, the queue stretch out the door. The shambling customers stuff themselves with dish after dish, with the blind owner. While the blind owner sits silently behind the counter, grinning and polishing his gleaming knives. You are determined to discover what makes this ramen so enticing. What is its true power? Dog meat? Human meat? The flesh of the gods themselves? Discard an item to complete this quest. Oh, I should have waited! Ah. You can see the restaurant through the staircase window. You watch the door for hours, but never see any of the cooks enter or leave. And once again, I'm already dying. The only true way to investigate it is to get into the restaurant yourself. I am having all the bad luck. It seems that you're not the only one wanting to try it for yourself. You stand in line for hours. Your question is full on deaf ears. It's getting dark as you arrive at the cemetery, and shadows move in a fantastic and unaccountable ways. Finding the right grave may prove to be a challenge, especially when you feel someone's gaze on your back. Not having any luck. See, everything bad's happened to me. You're planning out your next steps. It got you thinking about everything that needs to be done, and then everything that could happen, and every awful thing that had happened, and now all you can think of is just how scary and horrible things are. Not healthy, but push through it? With the pulling of some delicate strings, you get the ramen to the lab. While handing over the gathered material, you hesitate. What do you send to the laboratory? A mere day later, your friend rings your door. Her face is pale and in a shaky hand, she holds an analysis sheet. You usher her in and bolt the door. You feel ill looking at the charts. While they couldn't identify some particles, they did discover a highly addictive drug in the broth. The ramen restaurant must be closed immediately. A week later, the police and government officials are looking over where the ramen and restaurant used to be. Nothing remains but a gap in the street and aimless as confused customers. Plot twist, the ramen is really just that good. That's actually genuinely funny. The guy just fucking picked up his shop and left. Regain some stamina. Oh! The tutorial, no, the tutorial story. Another boy from your school has disappeared. Rumor has it a terrible woman has returned from the grave. A woman with the widest smile and the sharpest scissors. She knew you knew your friend was up to something when he left you his note full of cryptic notes. I can send her back to where she belongs, he claimed. After he too disappeared, you decided to study the notebook for clues. It details a ritual that claims to stop the wicked woman once and for all. What's the worst thing that could happen? Your missing friend left a notebook. If the rumors are true, to stop the tall woman with scissors, you will need to perform a ritual to force her material form to appear in this dimension. Accomplishing this requires first drawing the Eldritch sigil and then lighting the holy candles. Excuse me. You can only hope if your friend has left them somewhere in the school. So that's the symbol right there. Getting access to the student database would certainly speed your investigation, but the receptionist would never allow it. If only there were a way to make her go away for a while. That is a creepy smile she's got. Well, you feel something horrible is happening within the school. You must hurry and find those items. Something evil stalks the empty corridors. You find an additional page from your friend's diary. It seems that the blessed chalk was left in the pool. A bloated figure emerges. Not having much luck, are ya? You found the blessed chalk, which you can use to draw the sigil in the ritual. You copy the sigil as best you can on the blackboard. Hopefully it'll be enough. Whoop. Yeah, that's it. So let's go finding those candles. I gained a curse. What curse is it? Paranoia. Chance of losing reason each time you lose stamina. Great. You found the holy candles in your friend's backpack. You let them as instructed by the notebook. Everything is ready for the ritual. Wait, what's that? I'm sorry, what? Now is your chance to send this. This is not what I was expecting. Like, this is a Volv Slipmouth woman? You took a step back at the arriving Amorphous map slowly take shape. A pillar of flesh is near a pillar of head is near reaching the high ceiling. Each face has the same expression and of pure hatred, each mouth screaming the same question: am I beautiful? Am I beautiful? Am I beautiful? Now is your only chance to send this monstrosity away. Input the combination of bows and clap. Input the correct combination of bows and claps to perform the banishment ritual. Clap, clap. Ah, crap. What was the correct sequence? Okay, Lotus, thanks for dropping by. Bow, bow, clap, clap, bow. You take a step back, praying that the banishment ritual is effective. The Eldritch Horror is slowly moving towards you, seemingly unaffected by the ritual. When you were sure this would finally end, you wake up in an ambulance. The paramedic explains that they found you collapsed in the classroom. He shrugs when you ask him about the scissor woman and your friend. Probably just the heat stroke-induced hallucination. And he says, injecting your arm with a needle. Local scientists are baffled that an unprecedented aurora-like event has bathed the entire world in an unnatural green glow. But it's about time for us to end, so I'm going to save and exit. All right then. So we haven't been having some good luck. Some good luck there. No, unfortunately, this is going to kind of end, and what we have for now. I'm not going to. I may come back to this game occasionally, but this is mostly going to be a Halloween thing for now. Oh no, and and while we're still in the midst of October, it's the end of the month next week, and that means the temple archives. And I've got a selection of Halloween themed games lined up. In any case, let us set up a raid. Hello? No. No, I thought she said she was I thought she said she was still whatchamacallit. She was going to stream again today. Maybe I just missed her. Well, let's go with Kiro then. She is playing Genshin Impact. Hello? Please? All right. All right. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. If you like my stuff and you haven't already, please leave a follow. It helps me as a small VTuber. I upload all my stuff on YouTube, and you can also check out my socials over here. In any case, this will do it. This will do it with World of Horror for a while. We'll be doing the Temple Archives next Sunday. And we've still got crosscode and everything to progress with. So I hope to see you there. In any case, thank you all so much for watching. Oh well.